Let's talk about Scottish embassies, the most ridiculous concept that's created by Nicola Sturgeon for absolutely no reason. Oh yeah, I did warn you guys there today we're going to have a few stories about the SNP and the idiotic activists. So we had this thing called British and Scottish embassies in a few countries, from Canada to France and Germany. And then Lord Frost, David Frost, came out to criticize the concept. And then Nicola Sturgeon decided to have a mental breakdown and go crazy on Twitter and attack and defend devolution. Nicola Sturgeon defending devolution. So, start talking about Lord David Frost, who came to talk about this big issue that we're facing. Look at this chaotic building. Now, this building, obviously part of it, costing £570,000 for 2021 and 2022. This is just a budget. It was opened in 2018 in Ottawa, in Canada. They call it the Scottish Government Office. And why? I mean, why? Why do you have to do that? I mean, talk about division in this country. Now, maybe it's a genius idea. If the Scottish isolationists want to cause more trouble, then absolutely it's a good idea for them to have a secondary embassy to divide the country. Having said that, if you're gonna stir the pot, if you want to cause division, then do it properly. Be more competent. Be good at it. Don't get this guy, Ross Greer, who's 28 years old. He's 28, and he's basically in charge of overseeing the Scottish government offices, embassies. What? Why do you have to, get all these young politicians to, even open their mouths to support these ideas? When you have someone like him backing your ideas, yeah, you're not really that competent, Nicola. Now, this is just one problem. Second issue is that when Lord Frost came to say that we can begin by stopping this mission creep that the SNP started. The devolved administrations do not have powers in foreign relations or immigration. They are reserved matters. So why was the SNP able to control who came into the country during the lockdown pandemic on the basis of public health laws? Why are they spending taxpayers' money on their own embassies overseas? Lord Frost is spot on. He says the new government can start by changing its language. Somehow, we have all drifted into speaking as if this country were already a confederation made up of 4 nations that have chosen to work together, but could equally choose differently. This needs to stop. Frost is absolutely spot on. And we have to change this. Before, Nicola Sturgeon had another mental breakdown because she came on Twitter and saying, "Make no mistake, the Tories are coming for devolution." I hope so. I hope you're right. She says, if we don't decide to entrench the Scottish Parliament through independence, its powers will be eroded, forced according to this and by one of the architects of the Brexit disaster, to evolve back. Okay. I'm trying to understand the logic behind this tactic of Nicola Sturgeon going to support devolution in order to stop centralizing powers back into Westminster. When the devolution happened, the people who are against it, even now, are the ones who don't want Scottish independence to happen. And technically the SNP, because they also want isolationism. So I'm not really sure it's a good tactic for Nicola Sturgeon to fully support devolution right now, because she criticized her predecessors for backing it. And then she said, devolution is not enough. We want to join another union, a European Union. What? It's not really independent if you join another institution, idiot. So, but we're going to come back and we're going to tell you about what's going on with Keir Starmer, because he's in a bit of trouble. And I feel very, very sorry. I don't, for the Labour Party. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.